That's the agreement that everybody says I don't have. So, no, because I'm going to let Mexico do the announcement at the right time. From Mexico, they want to go through, but here's the agreement. It's a very simple agreement. This is one page. This is one page of a very long and very good agreement for both Mexico and the United States. Without the tariffs, we would have had nothing. We had nothing 2 weeks ago. Mexico told us absolutely, I don't know where the Times got the story, but I think they got it probably for somebody that worked here and said, oh, how well they were doing. Well, for a long time, for many years, people tried to get what we got in a period of a couple of days, and they couldn't get it. That's the difference. They couldn't get it. So Mexico, we're getting along with them great. Marcelo and the president and all of them, we're getting along great. They've started a very strong action. They're moving right now 6,000 soldiers to their southern border. Whoever heard of that? You think we had that 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, I'll tell you what we had. We had nothing. And the reason we had nothing is because Mexico felt they didn't have to give us anything. I don't blame them. But this is actually ultimately going to be good for Mexico, too. And it's good for the relationship of Mexico with us. So here's your thing. You know, they all say, oh, he doesn't. I just give you my word. Inside here, and I would love to do it, but you will freeze action it, you will stop it, you will analyze it, every single letter you'll see. But in here is the agreement.
And what's in the agreement, sir?
Now look, Nancy is a mess. The Democratic Party is a mess. They're doing everything they can to win the election in 2020. They are guilty of many crimes. Many crimes, what they've done. They're guilty of many crimes. And hopefully in a short period of time, that'll be seen. They should never have done what they've done. And all they do is waste time on these investigations where there's no obstruction, no collusion, no nothing. And in the meantime, they can't get a border deal done. They can't do anything. We need, in addition to the great deal with Mexico, we need them to work on illegal immigration, on lower drug prices, on infrastructure, and they're not doing anything. They've come to a halt.
Mr. President, they say you can't be trusted, sir. How do you react to the fact that the Democrats say you cannot be trusted?
Did Mexico agree in negotiations last week becoming a third country for asylum?
I don't want to say, but you can just figure it out yourself, right here. And the reason is Mexico wants to handle that, would have to go through their legislative body. A lot of people heard they agreed to it. A lot of people are saying that. Good luck, okay? I'm not going to say one way or the other, but I will tell you, right here is the story. You know, I don't like it when newspapers write fake news or when reporters like you do fake news. I don't like that. So right here is the agreement. It's very simple. It's right here. And in here is everything you want to talk about. Done. It's done. It's done. It's all done. Emerald. Look.
Joe Biden would have changed his rhetoric about climate change. We need to get tough. They are
Joe Biden thought that China was not a competitor of ours. Joe Biden is a dummy. Joe Biden thought China was not a competitor. China made $500 billion over a short period of time against Obama, Biden, and for many years, in all fairness to them. China is a major competitor, and right now China wants to make a deal very badly. It's me right now that's holding up the deal. And we're going to either do a great deal with China or we're not doing a deal at all. Right now, China is paying us billions and billions of dollars. They never gave us 10 cents. And China ate our country alive during Obama and Biden. They ate us alive. And then Biden has some kind of a relationship financially, or his son, with China. Tell me about that. Because China ate the United States alive economically, and it's a shame.
So, Mr. President, how do you respond to the Democrats?
No. Pelosi attacked me. She was here. She made a horrible statement that I'm sure she wished she didn't make. She made a horrible statement while I was with the Queen of England, while I was with while I was with the president of France, and you're not supposed to do that, okay? But the ones that committed the crimes are the Democrats and others.
You were a president.
From Venezuela deserve asylum in the U.S. And why haven't you given them?
We're looking at that, and we're very much involved with the Venezuela crisis. It's a horrible thing, a horrible situation. It's been brewing for many years. It really started in the worst form during the Biden-Obama administration, but it's been brewing for a long time. So we're looking at that very strongly. We're looking at it. My relationship with President Xi of China is a very good one. One of the people I really like. I get along with him right. He's representing China. I'm representing the United States of America. We're doing very well. We're taking in billions and billions of dollars. Companies are leaving China right now, and they're coming here because they don't want to pay the tariffs, and they're going to other countries. But I think that China, I can tell you, China would like to make a deal very badly. They're getting hurt very badly by the tariffs because companies can't pay the tariffs, so they're leaving China. And the other thing you have to remember about China is that China will subsidize companies, so our taxpayer is not paying for very much of it. A report came out, they're paying for very little of it. But what it's doing is creating a fair playing field, which we've never had with China since the WTO, the World Trade Organization.
Mr. President, how do you respond to the Democrats who say you are lying?
We expect to meet with President Xi very shortly. We think we'll meet him at the G20. We're talking, we have a very good relationship. Look, we had a deal with China, and then they went back on the deal. They said, we don't want to have 4 major points, 5 major points, so we changed it. But we had a deal with China, and unless they go back to that deal, I have no interest. Right now, we're taking in billions and billions of dollars. I've created something, what we've done in the last 2.5 years, we've picked up $14 trillion in net worth of the United States, and China's gone down probably by 20 trillion. There's a tremendous gap. When I came in, that gap was getting very close. Well, I love Iowa. I've gotten along great. I won Iowa by a lot the last time. Usually Republican win.